Number 1. Denny Hamlin. Not sure how long he will last at number 1. These power rankings are definitely skewed because of a plate race, but Denny is more or less number 1 because of the effort that team showed last Monday. They could have given up, but instead they muscled that beaten and battered Toyota Camry to a third place finish while almost pushing Newman to his first win since 2017. Number 2. Kyle Busch. I know he wrecked, but for the first time in months he was a threat to win. I know it's only a plate race, but this may be enough to give some swagger back to the 18. I legitimately thought Kyle Busch was going to win as the laps winded down. And then, of course, Talladega happened. Number 3. Martin Truex Jr. He's still got to be number 1. I just figured I would let someone else have the spotlight for a week. I look for MTJ to be back on top after Kansas. Number 4. Ryan Blaney. His season was saved by inches, literally. If Newman wins, we have an entirely different point situation. If Blaney happens to make it to the Final Four, look at Dega as his biggest win of his career. Number 5. Joey Logano. I knew Joey would be a serious threat at Talladega, and of course, it was a saving grace. He racked up his stage points and is now sitting comfortable heading into Kansas. He still needs to be on his A game, but we can almost pencil in the defending champ into the round of 8. Also, pretty incredible that his car finished 11th at Dega. That thing was junk. Number 6. Chase Elliott. Another valiant effort by the 9 team. Coming through the tri-oval, he was 4 points out. At the start-finish line, now 22. Chase Elliott just may have too much on his plate, but he is the defending winner at Kansas. So he at least has that swagger going for him. But I'm emotionally prepared for this to be our farewell to Chase Elliott. Number 7. Big Bad Brad Keselowski. Once again, Brad was the strongest car in Talladega. A strong performance for the 2 team, but a disappointing result. Seemed to be the theme at Dega. Number 8. Kyle Larson. Last week's winner got caught up in Team Chevy's Stage 2 incident. Pretty dumb strategy to have all your eggs running in the same group. It bit the Chevy camp hard. Number 9. William Byron. Definitely the strongest Chevy in Talladega. Willie B looked like he was going to be in the round of 8 with a potential win in his grasp. Then he reminded all of us that he is still young and prone to big mistakes on the plate tracks. You gotta hang on to that car, William. That was a nasty crash. Number 10. Kevin Harvick. Definitely the quietest driver in these playoffs. I often forget Kevin is even out there. He's sure to be a round of 8 lock, but you never know. Starting last at Kansas has to give him a tiny bit of anxiety. Number 11. Alex Bowman. Nobody to blame but himself for his misfortune at Talladega. Sometimes you just need to swallow your pride and not throw the risky block. Got to think big picture. Blocking at plate tracks is harder than Stenhouse and Keselowski make it look. Bowman definitely fumbled this season with one terrible block. Number 12. Clint Bowyer. Old Clint will head to his hometown racetrack in a must-win situation. Choosing not to pit at a caution-breeding racetrack like Talladega was a bad move. We'll see what that team is made of this weekend in Kansas.